Look who it is. It's you, my wonderful cupcake. Welcoming you back to crypto's juiciest news. Bitcoin is receiving the green emoji, 76,500 American dollars. Ethereum still has the brown shoe emoji. It does not earn its right to get a proper emoji upgrade from the brown shoe until it can emphatically push higher. Here we are looking at this price here. We're seeing Bitcoin still closing. If we were able to finish here above its new all-time highs previously, this is very significant, as we are going to see what happens when it comes to the stonk market follow-through. This is Mr. Russell 2000, friends. This is extremely important. It gapped up, and now it's going to just sit around these. Remember, in the past, if I go back and I just show you what it did in the previous US elections, okay, as soon as the elections happen, after they gap up, we just keep grinding up. This is the small caps. This is what we need. This is the last time Trump was in as well in 2016. He just gapped up and just kept going around. But this was enough. This is all you need. You just need it to basically expand to a new high, and let's see what happens. Now, if we run through the news today, friends, I'm going to play some Cranky G.
To the fat bass.
US Fed. US Fed has cut rates 25 basis points, and when they did, obviously I'm just very, very nervous because of the inverted yield curve, which I'm going to show you right now. The inverted yield curve is still inverted, which is actually great for us because the uninversion part is the poopy part. It's where they go, bang, we have to cut rates because things are slowing down too much up here. Now, this is very close. Like, oh my gosh, it's close. However, if I take you back to a moment in history, I know this is scope. There were these two periods of history where it kind of uninverted, comes back down, and then it has to go back up later. By the way, this is a 2-month chart, So here we had this uninversion part, comes back, and then we can eventually go up again. These are two fake outs. Everyone's worried what's going to happen in this next one, but nothing you and I can do about it, friends. We can't. It's like we know there's going to be some sort of slowdown, recession things. But look, I just want to show you something, right? When you're scared of these, I'm scared of them too. There's this thing that happened in history where we are kind of following it right now, and that is the 1999 tech bubble, okay? So if you look at the tech bubble, all everyone ever talks about is this part. They talk about, well, this was horrific. Stocks go down. I mean, this is huge. Stocks go down 50%. Everything's game over. But if you have some perspective, okay, this is the interesting part. In the tech bubble, okay, friends, look at this up-only run, okay? It just goes up freaking forever. All right, it goes up forever. This might be our zombie virus equivalent. You know, it goes up forever. And then we have this acceleration, okay? This acceleration. Now, from this big acceleration, kind of interesting, if I just draw a fib, it basically comes back down to like this 50% retrace zone. This is GFC, all right? It retraces like half the move. But what I want you to see is like, firstly, there's this like enormous run. Up here, before finally things go poopy town, okay? And it take a while to go poopy town. It could be that AI is doing something like this for the US economy, okay? But here's the thing, man. We might be here. We could be like here in the American stock market, which means no matter how far we go up, we're going to come back to where we are today, kind of, you know? And it's not the end of the world if you look at the chart. It's going to feel like it's the end of the world. So people coming in today, they might not even get gains, which kind of makes sense, man. You're buying at the end of you're buying like a 14-year bull market. So I'll just show you, if something like that was to happen, maybe this whole move, right? We go up for like this big thrust up, and then maybe there's like some sort of thingamajig that does this, okay? Maybe that does this round the top, we come back up. But this move is not that bad if you look at it. If you look at it on the bigger time frame, look at that. It doesn't look that bad, does it? It's just if you go and actually do the percentage, oh yeah, that's big. That's 46%. That's a total bloodbath. I'm just showing you, like, I always get scared that the stock market's going to crash as well, but there's this euphoria part that it's very hard to measure in the stock market because there's like this infinite top signals. But it accelerates in this final 1 or 2 years, and if you sell it before those 1 or 2 years, you miss out like this big, most fantastic part. And we might be witnessing that right now. So where we are today, maybe something else happens. I know a lot of people, if you want to look at, say, Donald Trump in the past and everything going up, yeah, you can get a good picture of what happened last time. But that was last time, right? The market was like, had no idea whatever was going to happen. They thought it was going to nuke the place, and they're totally wrong back in 2016. And then he just shot up to the moon. Now, for you and me, we can't do much. Or we can't do much except remember every single 60 minutes of the day that Hex is a better Bitcoin. That's one thing we got to remember. But also, they're all outside of our control. I just got a feeling crypto's going to time it perfectly. I just got this just deep, dark feeling. I think it's all going to just line up. It's going to be spooky. And hopefully next year we're doing great, friends. Look, people will often ask about, like, who's going to come next year and buy the bags? Who hasn't heard about crypto? Watching BCB's videos, friends. Basically, there's a rotation that could come from stock market people. You see all this money being made in stocks. All this money, this is since 2010, right? So there's all this money being made in stocks. And next year, they might rotate. And that rotation is like them just having, they made so much money, man, over like 15 years up only. Yeah. And that's what it might come from. All these people participating because, they made a lot of money in here. It's a rotational play. So that's why when, if you look at the chart, the Russell 2000 is lagging behind the stock market. This only happened in that period I just showed you, which is 1999. And what ended up happening was, I'll just show you now again, right here. You see right now, you can't tell it's rotating. You actually can't tell until it's too late. But up here, see this is 1999, this tech bubble. Around this period of zone, so the stock market starts slowing down. It starts slowing down. In here, the Russell 2000 goes ballistic. Okay, it goes absolutely nuts, but then it's all over. And I think the time actually matches up, by the way. So it's from November to March, which is, it's funny, back in 1999, it went from November to March, and here we are in November, and it's starting. So, is it going to repeat? Well, look, March next year will put us approximately 12 months after the Bitcoin halving, which I'll show you. 12 months after the Bitcoin halving, that will put us... Yes, that's enough to do some big damage. You know, look at crypto. Crypto can do a lot in that final 2 to 3 months. So yes, just everyone's just saying wait and see, but at least you're kind of prepared for maybe, right? If there's euphoria in 2025, we have some context with it, and we know, like, this is the thing, friends. It's a cruel thing about markets. The faster and the more ferocious the move is, the more danger that comes after. That's what happens in markets. That might be true next year. Maybe because everyone might be fooled by, like, hey, Donald Trump came in, that's why everything's going fast and ferocious next year. But we're all going to know. We're like, no. That means that the aftermath of this is going to be absolutely disastrous, And don't even try to bother predicting the what world event is going to be coming around the corner. It's going to be it's going to be exciting for that crypto part. But then we're going to have to obviously do the big boy thing next year when it comes to stable coins and managing risk. But hopefully it's because the prices went up so much. Like, I want to be saying, guys, like, you're up 32 times your money. Take something out, dude. You made 32 times your money, bro. You made 32 times for a whole cycle. You didn't put in $6. You put in like 6 months of living expenses. You know what I mean? I want to be having that combo next year. So that covers a lot of the macro trends and everything, showing the picture of where we are. The China media. So China have covered that Donald Trump plans to get a Bitcoin strategic reserve. So interesting, yes. I know they watch every single word every country does, but this is something that's going to be actually fascinating. That if it spreads around, remember, my friends, I literally told you, right? While I was catching you with my Pokeball, confirming friendship with you, I told you, you don't even need him to do it. You just need him to say it. That's all you need. Just need him to say it. And that's enough network effect boosting for us. I want to show you as well this cool information about some data fees. Okay, so data fees per month. So remember, friends, blockchains are cities. Yeah, so the fees they generate, they're meant to be similar to like a company's cash flow statement, but they're not. But it's kind of a health of the economy. You know what I mean? So just think about this. Okay, so it's the GDP of a city. It really is important to think about it like that. However, you could have a really rich billionaire person who lives in a tiny little rural town, and he doesn't do anything. Maybe he just buys a sandwich every day, but he's a billionaire, So the GDP of the city, technically, you know what I mean? Like his wealth, he's a billionaire, but the transactions every week, it's like $100, okay? You can have that. Well, that's almost what like crypto sometimes looks like, yeah? So in crypto, we're looking at the fees per month to kind of show you, hey, are there a lot of people doing business in that city? Look how much Ethereum did in this month. Ethereum did, actually in October, $142 million, okay, for the month. Soylana did 69. This is huge. Okay, think about this, man. The 69 compared to ETH, right? This was breaking its previous high from March. Okay, just to let you know, Soylana broke its March highs in fees. So this is extremely important. Just showing you, look, we might get Soylana strong, and it's a meme coin super cycle. But look, just keep it. Like, what does Soylana strong mean? It means because it's up so much, these guys will be euphoric over a 2.5x from here. Absolutely euphoric. You know what I mean? So, but that's the people holding already, not new people coming in. Bitcoin's fees for October were $47 million. And the highest network fee ever was Ethereum in November 2021, $1.83 billion in network fees. Okay, so that's paying everyone for gas fees, MEV, or whatever. I forgot how they calculate it. Okay, and remember, that was NFT Mania and DeFi 2.0 Mania. All right, just showing you, man. Look, just give you an example. Look at the difference, friends. It was still another like 10 to 14x higher than today. Fees 10 to 14x. That means people are active, like 14 times more active per day. That means every one trade someone does today, they were doing 14 actions. That was obviously peak. That's the peak of the peak. But I'm just showing you what we're building up towards. And by the way, that was a peak. Like, we should break that peak. We should go even more now. So these are big numbers, and that's how you get everybody switching and trading around. Because like, you always wonder, like, where's all these, like, you know, term exit liquidity? Where's it all come from? Well, somebody big does an airdrop. Let's say MetaMask does an airdrop, and it gives a lot of people like $10,000 airdrop. And they come and they spend it around, they start trading, then they go buy something else, and people launch projects and they get money. A lot of these things start switching around. So it's just switching of hands everywhere. And what ends up happening, of course, is people basically fondle their soap in the shower. They end up slipping themselves too much, but they don't realize this until the next bear market. But first is the exciting part. Now I'm going to show you some nice core green coin action for PulseChain ecosystem. And we can actually see, friends, as well, PulseX has now burned 5.27% of the total user supply, which is awesome. Obviously, you have here the popular coins as well. These are all a lot of the coins out here. See Icosa, friends, plus 14%. It's leverage on it. As you can see, all of these. This is amazing. This is a fake Bitcoin, the ERAP Bitcoin. This is a fake one, remember? Yes, I said it, the fake one, and then you have the 4 coins, the real coins, joke. Here you have the penis wrap Bitcoin and stuff out here. So you have many things that are pretty much just going to follow each other up. This is what happens in markets, right? Yeah, Bitcoin's leading the way. These things kind of move up, but it's not the big end of the game. And then we're going to have that Bitcoin stalling out part, which is going to make everybody... It might be, just be careful. Just that we might have this one last rinsing, that's all. One last... Not like new lows or anything, but like Bitcoin goes up, we go up. Bitcoin stops, we like retrace. We're like, oh, what the hell? Why do we retrace all the gains? You know, that type of move. And then basically the real party starts. Well, that's what happened in the past. This is the Others BTC, friends. Others BTC obviously stalled here, but this doesn't tell the full picture just because this includes a lot of the coins that are pretty much dinosaur coins. So yeah, there's a big disconnect from the past. But as we get to see, it's interesting, friends. We're following the 4-year cycle, and it's got nothing to do with like the halving and stuff. Like, we're actually following it to the 4 years. So if you're using fractals of the past, you have to extend that stuff out a bit, because they it's literally like, okay, the September's now that. Now we begin the November of 2012, 2016, 2020. We're in the November part. Okay, so next year, I guess it could mean like we're just going to run all the way to the Q4. So we'll see. Now, as you know, friends, you got Ethereum that we're looking for a big move. Ethereum started doing some friendship stuff. But I don't want to, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have even used the F word, friendship there, because here's Ethereum on its weekly chart. Like, okay, bro, you're still back down in October last year, which is still horrendous. Like, Ethereum needs to go, for us to get excited, it needs to go, okay, 40% up. I'm not even joking. And 40% up. And by the way, that doesn't even really get you excited. That just gets you, oh my God. Friends, I'll be honest, it has to get 50% up from today. It has to get 50% up from today, and it just gets you to January of this year, the ratio. So if we can actually go back and check, where would Ethereum 50% be where would an ETH 50% move take us? Well, big, nice 50%. There you go. It's 4,300. Okay, that would be the friendship move. So 4,300. That's what we're looking for. And after that, we're probably starting to see the final phase of the bull market. Remember, 4-year cycle. This is the final, like 12 months part. If you listen to Bob Loukas, by the way, the cycle ends on the bear market low. Okay, so like it's why we have a year up now, and then we have a year down or whatever. That's the actual technical part of it. But for you and me, we're just looking for like the up part of where you got to act. That's what people want to look at. They're like, hey, how long should I stay long for? How long should I stay short for? That's pretty much what we all like to think, because it simplifies it there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly show you the PulseChain price, friends. This is still it's still zipping around here. I'm just going to leave this just for some friendship and kindness, but yes, the price is very, very low still. It is like really low. And I've even showed a price chart before, the ratio chart of Pulse to ETH. Everyone gets a free 3x. So yes, friends. So Pulse has to do a 3x and we are break even based off Ethereum's price today. Okay, so literally PulseChain literally, let's check this out. It has to do 200%, which is here. 1.5x day one sack. Okay. Then that just brings you back to July 2021 prices. Okay, so there should be absolutely no reason you even entertain the thought of a sell order. Sell shouldn't even be a vocabulary for the first 3x. So if Pulse goes up 3x, maybe that's like all. Hopefully that'd be awesome if all the strongest meme coins and everything go up 3x alongside with it. Okay, but yeah, because you break even. Like why you want to sell like under the July 2021 price? You know, pretty much that's what it comes down to. I want to show you quickly Pika as well. Pika, friends, maintaining friendship. As you can see, just it's interesting to see this. So look at these retracements. You get like a 65% correction here, and then this one was like 50%. So this is standard stuff. What happens? You can always be ready for like a 70-80% drop. You never know, someone cheats it out. But that's bull market stuff. Like you like buy the dips. Because we haven't seen dips, have you? There's been no dip. It's just been one long slug of just endless disaster out there for most altcoins out here. But now we're actually starting to see that bull market. But like, oh, wow, there's actually dips now. They go up, they pop around, they stop, and then you're ready to go up. So this is like what we've been waiting for. And I want to show you some Orange Man Good, friends. So Orange Man Good, so this is the thing, right? A lot of people, they were wondering, okay, everyone thought, I guess, everything that's Trump related, when he wins, they start pumping, but they didn't. The Politify coins didn't. They didn't start pumping. So basically what it means is earlier in the year, this is the thing about it. People wanted to speculate. They had money. So they like invented the narrative. Oh, there's going to be a political thing arena coming on. Let's buy the Trump coins. Okay, that's pretty much how it comes out. Orange Man Good, though, has a strong community. Okay, and it's come back in this zone here. It's done like a 50% retrace. So it's still sitting around here. So yeah, it would have been nice if these things all just started flushing up. But actually, now you basically get to see the strong stuff separated from the weak stuff. And the weak Trump coins, basically, you know, a lot of them, you basically get to see how much of them are actually going to be committed. I still think next year, okay, as bull market and everything appears, these strong ones are going to do well. Okay, these strong ones are going to do well. But what this actually really tells me, okay, what it really tells me is the next meme coin narratives, it's going to change the meta. Okay, it's going to be memes but just something else. That's a different type of meme. Because, see, friends, now you get to see the market didn't want to revisit, let's order buy Trump coins. The retail money didn't want to go buy Trump coins immediately, you know. So if you're strong and you have a good network effect, you're going to win no matter what. But this is giving you a good example of how retail, they don't revisit, friends. They don't come back. Okay, this is please listen to this. Look at this. They should have bought Trump coins. They didn't. Okay, they didn't buy Trump coins. Now it's left to the community. Okay, so you have to basically do the heavy lifting yourself. And obviously, I still believe in it. It's still a great coin. It's Mog encoded. It's Trump encoded. It's unique. It's original. But a lot of my basis for, like, say, for why Ethereum is going to go up, okay, and then you're not going to see what they all expect, which is a lot of people, friends, they expect a DeFi resurgence like 2020. And yeah, it's hopeful for it. They'll go up, but you're not going to get that retail mania. Oh, let's go buy Aave and the governance token. They're not going to get that. Okay, retail, they don't come back to that. They learned that, man. This degenerative emotional speculation part of people that want to play, they move on to new stuff. You understand? So, like, it just proves my point even more. They didn't care about DeFi. They honestly didn't care. Okay, it was just the thing available when coins were going up. So they want to join. They wanted to hop onto any narrative. Okay. This is Link's chart. We have Link ETH, friends. This is the Link ETH with proper dominance. You see us still doing this nice rounding up. I really feel like it's ready to go, ready to bust up. This will be the zone, like a 6 or 7x from here. That'll be great for it to go. But yeah, we still believe in these. It's still great. But you just get to see the truth when it comes to these friends. Retail, they don't come back and revisit these old stuff. Okay, please remember this. Okay, remember this every single day. When they come in, like cycle 1 stuff, you never get that. You never get that flare ever again. You never. It's really random. It really is. It's more chaotic random than you think. Okay, and then the people who are in it, they think it's their whole cycle. So look what happened to the Coinbase stuff. There were people in a lot of the big Coinbase coins, meme coins and stuff. They acted like it was their cycle. That Ethereum's going to go up forever and Coinbase is going to have all these customers and they're going to come buy the coins. Yeah, but it priced it in earlier this year. They had the retail mania there. Okay. These people all think they're going to get like a big retail mania to come in again. I wouldn't be so sure about the coins there. Because what I mentioned is they go and make new meme coins. And I was right about most of it. They do go and make new meme coins. Okay. You have to do the more red filter list if you want to find out stuff. But do you see what I mean? So they want to participate, but they just go make new junk. The cabal makes new junk for them and they all get rinsed. They don't come and just revisit old stuff like oh, your meme coin is 250 million market cap. You're facing like another 80,000 coins who are cheap, who are going to be competing for the mind share. Now I'm just going to quickly show you the others chart, friends. This is others per se. Remember, just the others itself. We need just what we really want to see. So it move up to here. This is 226 billion. I still have this drawn up. This is what we might see, man. Just some big thrust up, come back down next year. So it might not follow exactly, but this is pretty much what you're looking for. You need this thing to go up. But this is not even that strong, friends. This is 1 trillion market cap for this. So that would be, if others is like 1 trillion, then you're looking at like 4 to 5 for the whole industry. So the total industry, I really believe, man, we're destined for 10 trillion. I want you to think about something. Like for me, I'm not touching 5 trillion, dude. It's just way too low for me. That's not even a fib extension. You see that? It's literally not even a fib extension on this when it comes to the rangy. 7 trillion, here's the thing. I think 7 trillion market cap will be good to trim and take profit. But what I actually think will happen is, this is my guess. We get to 7 trillion. It's good. It is on paper good to take profits. But I think we go and do a euphoria move. And you could get anywhere from, who knows, man, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 trillion. Who knows? It does a euphoria move. But then it actually retraces everything back. Okay. I feel like it's something like that. And by the way, this is usually what markets do. So I'll just show you this. So they come up, they show you this bull flag. So you can see this best on Ethereum's early days. This is such a great chart, so you'll be able to see it. This is what it did here. This is perfect. You see that? So Ethereum goes up and it starts like, oh, the triangle. Look at this. It has this huge acceleration. Okay. But then that's actually over. All right. So it's a common super hyper bull pattern. You know, I mean, we have Donald Trump, you have the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. You just have a lot of things that could just induce FOMO. Going through some beautiful, juicy news as well. MOG, friends. MOG is now on PulseX. Added to the PulseX website. I guess enough volume was that. MOG'd. That is right. Getting out the glasses. MOG'd. Tokenized victory. One of the most amazing things is that you just get to see. Look, if there was another on PulseChain, okay, be worried. But you're seeing these things come alive, man. You just like, how long is everyone going to fade them for? You know, but I know what everyone's waiting for. It's a spear. It's a spear, friends. I saw this like, so I watched day by day. I watched Soylana's price go up. Okay, well, it was just moving up, and then like I didn't know where to look for. I didn't know how to even look for the memes, friends. Because they're all cheat land there. But a couple of things out of the cheat land, like DogWifButt ended up going up 40,000x. Okay, but I watched Soylana's price go up first. Then these things start hyper reacting. The good stuff. Okay, so that's why like if you're looking at your coin valuation now, if you're on PulseChain, you got nothing to worry about, man. Like you're doing strong and the spear's obliterated. Literally, the spear is obliterated to the floor. Like day one investors are offside from 3 years ago in USD. Okay. They are offside like I think 65% again on the ETH ratio. Like day one investors are down 65% from July 2021. It's been over 3 years, like almost 3.5 years, man. Literally, it's been almost 3.5 years. And yet still, the altcoins on PulseChain are doing well. They're pretty much holding up good. I'm going to show you now Mog on PulseChain. Just have a quick squeeze for and see. These little chart candles, they look like they're 40%, okay? But that's what they actually look like, man. Now, these types of moves, okay, it gets scary. It gets scary because you got PTSD, but all you got to do is just let it go, man. You just let these things go and just see what happens because, man, there's so many times, dude. I can't tell you how many times in 2021 you're looking at a chart, you're like, there's no way this thing goes up again. There's no way. It goes up again. It goes up again. It smacks up. Like it's just and you don't know unless you truly believe. Check this out. This is the red wave of America. All these people need an hourly reminder that Hex is a better Bitcoin. Bitcoin will be shooting up, friends. And like, it's funny, man. Everyone thinks, friends, everyone thinks that like they're underestimating people coming in, bro. They want yield. They want number go up. Did you forget inflation, how high it is? How destroyed everyone is? All the Soyboy bears, friends, that's what they're, especially all the Soyboy altcoin believer bears, okay? There's no, all the Bitcoin maxis.
They're a bunch of Soyboy little cucks.
That's exactly right. They are.
They're a bunch of Soyboy little cucks.
Couldn't have said it better myself, to be honest. Just to give you some quick perspective as well, friends. This is how critical the cycle is. Look at that. I have to now extend this out. Look at this. Most altcoins are still down 80 to 99% since May. Yeah, it's actually true still today. Most of them are. The new one's different story. So actually Bitcoin is right up here now. But now I think we're starting to enter. Finally, we might actually be starting to enter, friends, this yellow part. We might actually be entering the yellow part. You see that? Look how time. Look how little time it ends, man. This is 126 days. Okay, so we still haven't entered the yellow part. The yellow part is actually when it stops, when Bitcoin stops pumping. So maybe Bitcoin, you never know, goes to 100, starts distributing, then you begin the yellow part. Okay, but I'm just guessing. No one knows where that number is going to stop. This is the perspective of most people in here. Remember, you're effed when the music stops. They're up 5%, you'll be up 8,200%. Right? So this is, it's going to be plaguing most people coming into crypto because they're just, the retardios, all the extreme risk-taking stuff. Remember, friends, you don't get to retardio level extreme without successive repeated wins. Okay, so you don't just wake up one day, oh, everyone's taking risk, it's over. No. It starts with like, it starts with a whisper in a dream. Psst, psst, psst. That's how it all starts. First, it was Doge, the unicorn that ran January 2021. Okay, it gets Mia Khalifa in. You see, and then it continues 2 months, 3 months later. So that's what it might be. Maybe next year happens again. In January, I don't know. Maybe Pepe hits 50 billion. Pepe does a 10x for some reason. I don't know. I just said Pepe. Who knows? Just 50 billion. You never know, friends. Maybe Soylana hits $1,000. Whatever. Just some unicorn, something that does a big move, and everyone's like, "What the hell?" It would be funny if it's Doge all over again. By the way, Doge hits $1. So that'd be crazy. So that starts, and then like a third of all people say it's over, it's too high, it's stupid, we're done. Okay, and they're wrong. That actually it's not. It's over as in like it's the beginning of the end, but it's actually the beginning of the end, not the end of the end. As reported before, friends, this is great for PulseX, right? Buy and burn has now done 5.27% of the total user supply. So that's wonderful. Basically, if you have a big order, you can just leave a limit order eventually one day, and it chews you up over time. So it's ticking up every single day. So when you have PulseX, okay, the advantage of being long PulseX is maybe you're not a meme coin guy. Maybe you don't have enough time to do what I do. So yeah, it's hard, friends, because I'm waving the winners in your face every day. I'm waving, but they're not just winners. I'm waving the hard work in your face. I understand it. It's tough. It's tough. If you're a maxi of anything, I know, I get it, because like I'm the unicorn and you just remember me. But yeah, it's your opportunity, man. Like, why don't you take it? Literally, why don't you take it? If I was you, I'd take it, right? And I told you, like, you know, what are these other people doing? Go all in, buy this. This is a great project, and blah, 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 blah. What am I saying? First thing I always tell you, 90% call 10% lottery. I go, look, man, yeah, I believe in Pika. I believe in Orange Man Good. I believe in Mog. I believe in pDAI. I do believe in them, okay? But I'm still telling you, man, like, if I wake up tomorrow, it's down 99.9%, all I can do is blame myself. So you have to blame yourself too, because that's how you have to navigate this space, okay? We're doing all the best we can. That's what it comes down to. Now, here's the thing, friends. Even looking at pDAI, right? So if you're not even like that confident with picking these companies, you don't have to be, man. PulseX benefits. So if you're long PulseX, it's like an index of all the meme coin swapping and trading that goes on the chain. Okay, because they all have to source their liquidity from the pulse, ultimately the big pulse pool, the fountain of youth. And when they get it, there's fees that are charged. And those fees, yes, that's the buy and burn. That's chewing up PulseX over time. And that's actually, it's dragging up Hex over time. It's dragging up Pulse and Ink over time. And this is pDAI, friends. Oh, look, I can see this, by the way. pDAI almost hit a cent up here. I could just see this, dude. I could totally see like a 1 to 5 cent range appear. Okay, I can totally see it. And then the music really gets louder on this, because now it's like, hey man, like it's getting closer to $1. Like, it doesn't matter, like it maybe never hits $1, but like it's 5 cents. And it's just, everything I said was true, even down here. I made my videos for people who were like too triggered by the narrative. Okay, even when I was down here, I'll go, look man, even if we got to just 1 cent, you're already up 28 times your money at 1 cent. You know, so that'd be great. But obviously, the most important chart to watch is the pulse ratio, man. Friends, this is not a coincidence, man. If it flips green, oh my gosh! If it flips green on the weekly super trend, look, the last time it did, it ran, oh my gosh, another 330%. So if it flipped green here, what would 330% be? That is, wow. pDAI pulse ratio goes to 440. That'd be fantastic to see. Also, shout out to LilDonDon, the #1 hexagon. Why don't they get it? Also, look at this. KRDAghost is awesome. Fun fact, only 20,000 people can hold 1 billion PulseX. That's awesome here. Also, shout out to Andrei. Easy 10x from here, from the buying and burning, which I'll see, friends. That's awesome. Yeah. Fantastic to see. There's no better tokenomics. Drunken Sailor added again, which effectively, it's not a burn, friends. It's the buy and burn. It buys it first. Now, where is PulseX going? I wouldn't be surprised if, interestingly enough, you know, in my chart here for Pulse, this is PLS. If it runs up here, friends, this is like a 6x from here, okay? So Pulse goes around, you know, whatever, 3 to 4x day one sack. Well, I have a fib level drawn here. I drew it from here to here, and it's extreme. It's an extreme move, and it lands at around 3 to 4x day one sack. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe they actually hit parity on the ratio. That might be it. And then might make everybody think about other speculations of parities and stuff. Maybe that's the first one that appears. Okay, maybe that's what 2025. That's what Richard's planning. Get everything in parity. It could be it. Maybe the PulseX to pulse ratio, which I'll show you. Maybe that goes towards parity, and I'll show you that right now. Very important. Yeah, maybe that's what happens, friends. You know, to get to parity up here, for it to get to parity up here, it's a move I just showed you where Pulse does like a 6x, and then this does like a 13x. So it gets you around the 1-to-1, which it would make it the most expensive DEX in the world. But remember, man, like expensive based off what? It's maybe expensive based off all the boring DEXs that don't have a meme, cult, or religion forming. See, but it's actually cheap if you're looking at that from that perspective. Then, so that's what that 13x will do. I don't know if it's going to happen. Of course, that's because that's what everyone does, friends. Everyone always draws the fibs, and they go to the 4.236 extension because that's the highest. Everyone's like, it's like you dream for the highest every single time. 13x. That doesn't mean it's over by that point by any means, but it's probably where there's the first. We've got to get more Soyboy GT out, and it's got to do like a big 60, 70, 80% retrace or something from there before we continue. I also believe we need to rinse break-even Soyboys, which is going to happen at the day one sack price, because you just know they're there, man. Like the break-even, this is my actual chart here. The break-even Soyboy price here, you just like look how extremely strong the resistance was. Literally, I remember Richard bought into it, and then literally in 1 minute, he swiped it up, and people just started market selling. So it's funny, right? Interesting how markets work. So what happened was, okay, this is funny. So he smacked it up in literally, and then a minute later, people started market selling, but the price was already down like 30%. Okay, and they started market selling harder. So basically, what happens is this is just retards. Okay, but hey, Soyboys, you do what you do. Okay, so the market nicks the price of day one, but because they're in a mindset of selling, even though it's like 30%, 20 to 30% below where they want to exit, because they're already in a mood for selling, they're like, oh, I said I'd want to get out there. They just start hitting out, and that's what happens. That's exactly what happens. You see this big wick. Okay, so it's interesting that's how like the that's in a bull market. That's the opposite. Okay, so in a bull market, what happens is, let's say actually we are starting to move up. I'll give you an example. Let's say we actually go here and then we drop. So let's say we actually go to this 3 to 4x up here and then we drop. Let's say there are big players. They're waiting for this retrace to come back down. And it might just do this, friends. It might wick and then like, you know, a day or two later, right, or 3 days later, you just have people who just now they're market buying. They're just market buying up here. They just want to see that part first. You know, so that is literally the polar opposite of what we just saw. With this one, they want to see it wick up and then they actually want to start market selling. Now, they don't want a wick. They want it to keep going, but because they're in the mood for acting, they actually do act. Now, friends, I'm going to leave you with some Pokemon Journey music and friendship and kindness, tokenizing magic together, you and me. Green candles. That's right. I'm going to leave you with his last comment, okay? And I had to warm you up to it because it's going to shock you. I'll be honest with you about something that frustrates me and the entire team in this process. Blank name, the same person working with us managed to raise $2 million for a meme project with zero utility. Okay, so when I saw that, memes are taking over, dude. Hello. Trump just got in. Okay. Trump got in and everyone's saying, oh, Gary Gensler's is going to get kicked out. Look, you could just tell for I'm just telling you that what most people think, because Gary Gensler's getting fired, that now we can have a DeFi resurgence. Sorry, but you have no product market fit when you're just a governance token. Okay? You're trying to put a utility on a coin that people don't give a crap about. You have to make them want to care. Okay? You have to make them want to care. Okay? I thought of a fun idea, friends. I guarantee you could get a meme coin that's a governance token where everybody votes on maybe what to feed the hamster every day or every week. Hey, what should we feed the hamster? Everybody gets to vote. You know, something like you get to vote on a real world action using a governance token. That would be so funny. You know what I mean? Imagine someone like a hamster. Someone had a pet hamster and they do this online decentralized voting until the hamster, for his life. You see what I mean? Something cute like that. Actually, I'm thinking about that. That's funny. I'd actually do something like that. Feed him cheese. Hey, look at him. He's so cute. You know what I mean? Imagine this. Oh, and my heart is melting, friends, because a hamster eating a tiny pizza. Oh my gosh, look how cute it is. It's coming, it's coming. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello? Look how cute that is. Well, look, I mean, I'd rush onto on-chain layer 2 governance vote. Hell, we'd make a forum of debate. Should we feed him pizza today or should it be broccoli? You know what I mean? You're getting the point now, friends. See, we care now because he's so cute. He needs us, right? Do you care about, some Aave guy with $80 million in his wallet wants to upgrade the fee structure by 0.2 pips that you don't give a shit. You know what I mean? You don't care, dude. We don't care. It's not making you rich. You know what I mean? At least this is getting you the entertainment, right? So you understand. Once again, it comes down to memes, cults, religions. So when I say memes are taking over, friends, memes, cults, religions. Now, don't buy into project raises for a meme because that is defeating the whole purpose of the meme. It's meant to be an open community. That's it. Would you join a book club that required $2 million from people to be able to make a book club? You're like, hey, I'll make my own book club. Well, that's what you're doing with altcoins that have these memes. Unless someone has a really, really, really good idea to onboard people and get everyone rich. That's pretty much what it comes. Well, that's almost what Richard Hart did. Collected the ETH and did that. But they're unicorns, man. They're unicorns. But I guess if it's in a bull market, you may as well play for it, right? So that's why I've written here. Yeah, memes really are taking over, friends. The crypto framework you need to succeed. Just you can see these people are frustrated, but no. We're frustrated. Okay. What do you mean you're frustrated, bro? We are buying your junk and there's no demand. Okay. We are frustrated. So meme coins are a response to projects like you. You don't need a token at all. You don't need one, okay, whatsoever. Okay, your game runs fine without it. Okay, most of this stuff, it runs completely fine without all these projects, this DeFi thing. You don't need the token. A token doesn't even need to exist. You're just there because you think, okay, there's going to be some proxy valuation stuff out here. Okay, sweet for the unicorns, but for the most part, it's not. In crypto, when it comes to actual meme coins, they have a path. We're a meme now. Let's grow as big as we can get. Then we'll become a cult. Then we're going to survive long enough, going to try to become a religion, okay? Those things with the vision, they're the ones who make it, okay? And everybody else out here, because they're all looking for a payday, friends. They're all looking for a payday. They're all looking to drain the treasury, to drain the pay. They don't care. They literally don't care. A lot of these people, they're happy to sit on their boom, their behind, and just squander the next 2 to 3 years because they're getting paid, man. They're getting paid salaries. Oh, I've got a job here. Yeah, I work in crypto. Okay, I think that's why this crypto industry, remember, friends, I'm the only man, woman, and/or squirrel saying this. Okay. You definitely need to see, we need to see meme coins rip higher to send the message to the whole industry that the product market fit that they've been looking for and they've been displaying is wrong. It's totally wrong. It's vomiting out. It's literally vomiting out, okay? You have to make people feel something, okay? So are they going to listen? I don't know. The fact that I'm saying I don't know, it means the prices aren't high enough, which means we should be sending higher. Okay, like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you in the next one.